in Niagara Falls, New York, on the American side, and I'm standing in front of what might be considered one of the biggest urban accidents to be afflicting American cities in recent decades, the casino. This is a Seneca Indian casino, demapped from the city fabric, several blocks cleared and leveled, surrounded by fencing, acres of parking, with a large, apparently spectacular tower in the middle as a landmark to the hordes of tourists coming to Niagara Falls. Canada has erected its own casino on the opposite side. Two casinos clearly dueling for customers, but of course, who's paying the price? The rest of the city. Here we see the city fabric nearby. Not much to speak of, although we see a couple of houses in the distance here. I imagine as early or as late as the 70s, this may have been a thriving urban neighborhood. The city of Niagara Falls is a true blown-out wasteland. It's urban desolation, worse than I've ever seen it, except maybe in Detroit, and maybe not on as large a scale. What we're looking at behind me is a stretch of Niagara Street east of downtown where, in fact, you find very few remaining buildings whatsoever. In the distance, a church. Not much else, a few remaining houses. A county human services building. Again, some remaining urban fabric. And not far away, the Seneca Casino, looming in the distance, which apparently has not provided much prosperity, if any at all, to this impoverished neighborhood. And as if Niagara Falls didn't need yet another urban accident, I stand in front of the Niagara Falls Public Library, built by Paul Rudolph in 1974. Apparently contains over 100 separate roofs, many of which are leaking. The city, obviously in dire financial straits, as we saw from what remains of its residential neighborhoods, doesn't really want to be paying for this expensive building anymore. They consider it a total white elephant and want to tear the building down. Perhaps a loss to architectural historians who might see it as one of Rudolph's signature eccentric modernist designs. Only time will tell if this building will remain standing in Niagara Falls.